Hello, Leo. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Bonefire Tarot by Gabby Angus West. If I can spit it out. For supportive oracle cards, Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. No, I think we're gonna do the tarot cards first. Not that here we go. We're gonna flip these. This is gonna be different than the Sagittarius and the what do you call it? Aries. If I can bring my brain together. They were all face down until I actually read them. Yours is a little different. Okay, so coming into this, got a lot of work going on. Feels like repetition is becoming an issue. There's a lot going on, but it's kind of like rote routine. These two cards together, the Seven of Pentacles for you, what's going on in the environment is the Page of Wands. Yep. It's active. Things keep going, but it's kind of like it's becoming very much rote routine. Like even if it varies, it doesn't vary enough for you to feel like it's exciting. It's kind of like, yeah, well, that happens. You got complacency. It's kind of like, it's been going on for a while. Whatever you're doing, it's really kind of like, do we need to keep doing it this way? It's kind of how it feels. You just kind of want to change. You want to change. I don't think that's bad. Like, it's just, you want to change. You're like, I need something to spice up my life. Like, come on. Like, I'm going to fall asleep just looking at this. So, ironically, what I think is happening here, somebody else is realizing it. So whatever this situation is, you're getting kind of complacent, kind of bored with it. It's not that you don't like it, because I feel like most of you do. There's a lot of value here, but it's kind of like if you have steak every night or whatever your favorite dish is, whatever your favorite meal is, if you kept having that every night over and over and over and over and over and over and over, you're just kind of like, it's boring. You know, it's just kind of, it's really boring. Even if it's, for example, like a beef dish, you had different beef dishes, but they were basically all beef, and you just kept having every night beef. You're like, geez, like, ugh. Like, I like it, and it is my favorite, but now I'm getting bored of it. Just always. Somebody seems to be picking up on this. Balance is coming in the environment. Somebody seems to be watching and feeling that, you know, you're kind of itching for a change. Maybe you even flat out told them. Maybe it's very apparent. Maybe you have no secrets about that. Kind of like, yeah, I'm bored of this beef. Every day with the beef. And so like somebody's picking up on it. Like, okay. So they're trying to figure out what to do about it. The card here is prayer. I kind of feel like that's somebody looking for answers in this situation. Definitely intuitive reader. I just go with what I'm feeling. Somebody's looking for a way to fix things. Because like they're like, well, they're nervous that like you being bored is going to be a problem at some point, and you're like, one way or another, you're going to need to have some type of excitement. You just can't live this way. So they're nervous, and they're like, something has to happen. I have to find a way to bring some vitality, some life into this for the Leo. They do care about you. They like you around. They want to keep you around. They want to keep you happy. So they're like, what do I need to do to spice this up for the Leo to keep them engaged? And I feel like it's almost like they're having, there's conversations, I get that, but what exactly these conversations are, I almost feel like it's not really apparent to what's happening. The Empress is here in the center. I don't know if it's really I don't really know if they're telling you what they're looking for. Like they're trying to find something to make you happy, but they might be having just odd conversations, just trying to figure it out. There's a weird energy here. There's a really weird energy. Like somebody thinks they're more covert than they actually are. Like they're asking or they're having weird conversations with you. You're having weird conversations with this person, like out of the blue, asking you your interests, seeing what you think about this, seeing what you think about that. And you're just like, this doesn't happen. Like, what is up with this weirdo? Like, what's the deal? And they think they're all slick as snot. They think they're slick as snot in a doorknob. Oh, that's great. That's attractive. They're not. They're very, it's very, like, thicker than snot in a doorknob. But I feel like that fits. Like, they think they're all that, and you're just kind of like, that's disgusting. Like, that's gross. Like, it's kind of like they think they're all like they got it on point, and you're just kind of like, you're a goofball. What are you doing? That's how you're looking at this person. In fact, you're not really even impressed with them. You're just kind of like, this situation is boring me as it is, and now I got this. Like, this isn't fun. This is just weird. Like, why are you asking me these weird questions? And I feel like the Four of Swords on your side is kind of like, I don't know, kind of like you want to get away from this person. I don't think you dislike them, but you're looking at them kind of like, can you just leave? Can you just go? I feel like you're just kind of like, can you just go? So this happens, but this person is coming forward actually trying to help you, but they're doing it in such a weird way. It does not, you're not impressed. You're not impressed. Okay, so, and I think this is true to Leo, very much so. What comes next is, I feel like, very true to Leo. Of course, you all tell me at the bottom in the comments if you don't feel so, but you're bored, you need some excitement, so you find some excitement. You're going to change your own circumstances. You're just like, there's got to be something. I've even known some like, well, all right, say it's a work situation. Like, work is boring, and I'm bored to tears, but, I got to at least find something after work that's going to make me happy, get me excited. If I at least have something to look forward to after work, that'll even work. And I know some people like that. They're kind of like, my work situation, it's boring. But I do this and stuff. I do this stuff after work or on the weekends, and that's what pulls me through, and that's what I center on. And I get excited about that during work because I know what I'm going to be doing after work. And that might be your thing. I feel like you might find something else to liven your life up a bit, where you don't really have to give this up, and you don't, whatever this situation is, you don't seem to really want to give it up, but you're like, I have other ideas of things that can bring some more happiness into my life, bring in a little bit more spice and flavor. So you're taking care of yourself. I really think that's true to Leo, though. Like, not only Leo, but that's one of the characteristics of Leo. Like, something isn't going right, you don't like it, you just step forward and do something about it. That's how that works. So you go off and fix the situation yourself. You bring yourself some more happiness, some more joy. Whatever you find is necessary. This other person, like, you're not dealing with this person at this point. Whoever's looking at you and wants to make life better for you, whoever this person is who's asking the weird questions, you're just kind of like, you're excusing yourself from them. You might flat out be avoiding them. This might be one of the things where you're walking down the hall, you see them start coming your way, and you take a quick left or a quick right. That's a right. Quick right, or just you go somewhere else just so you don't have to talk to them, because you're like, I'm not doing these weird questions again. So you just kind of avoid them. Like, not even going to do that. Let me just go this way, that way. No. So isolation is here. Like, you're cutting yourself off from this person best you can. Not in a bad way, because I see the Ten of Cups in the environment. You're happy doing what you want. You don't really want to deal with this person. I don't even know if they're understanding that. They just understand that you're busy. If you're avoiding them, I don't feel like they realize that you're avoiding them. Like, you don't have a sign up on your desk or wherever saying, so-and-so, not welcome. Like, you don't have anything like that up. So it seems like they're happy. They're happy. You've solved your own problem. Everything's good. I almost feel like you might look at it like, well, it wasn't really a problem. It was just something I was working through. And it's almost like somebody else trying to get in your business. Like, you don't need that anyway. You have impartiality coming in next. I feel like when this person backs off and you talk to them a few times and they don't ask you the weird questions anymore, I feel like things kind of smooth over and go back to normal. But it's kind of like they kept asking you a bunch of weird questions. You started avoiding them. Every now and then you get stuck where you have to talk to them anyway, but they're not asking you those weird questions anymore. So since it smooths back over and goes back to where it was, I feel like this is something that passes. This is fine. Not a big deal. I feel like the whole point of this is like somebody, like they were getting in your business or they were asking weird questions and it just made you feel uncomfortable. And you're just like, why were you asking these questions? I feel like they were trying to do something that was really I feel like they were trying to get into your business and it wasn't their place to. And they thought it was. When you just kind of took care of things yourself and just moved on in your own direction, they realized you took care of everything you needed on your own and they just needed to leave you alone. Really, then they did. The point is, this person is not a negative energy. I feel like they might be an obnoxious energy at sometimes, but obnoxious is as far as it goes. I don't feel like they're damaging or detrimental to you in any sense. for the energy. Just I feel like that's the point of this reading. It's just like they're kind of just like a little bit obnoxious once in a while, but otherwise they're not a big deal. When this ends, I feel like you're going to go on and keep doing what you do. You got a lot going on. You're very busy. You're very good at what you do is what I'm getting. You got the strength card here. Just realize this person is not going to be a problem. Faith going forward is just like, just move on from this person. Don't give it too much thought. I feel like it'll kind of fade away, but like, don't worry that this person has an axe to grind or they're looking to get one up on you or anything like that, or they're trying to, whatever you think they might be trying to do. Because those questions, I feel like the questions were really kind of strange and a little uncomfortable, and you didn't like it. I feel like you didn't like the questions. That's the bottom line. So it might sit on the back of your brain every once in a while, like, why did they ask those questions? They were just trying to butt their nose into something they shouldn't. I don't see it becoming a problem, and I feel like that's the whole point of this reading again. This person is not going to be a problem for you down the line. They're just a little obnoxious once in a while. So don't worry too much about them. It's not really worth it. You have control of your life. You do what you want to do, and that's just all that's necessary. All right, I think we're there. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a reading from me, go ahead, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.